Yo, what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Oh, early in the morning, man, I'm gonna get in here and try to do some morning cardio and shake the bugs out my head. Anyway, this week's show, coming up Friday, we're gonna discuss something. And more so, a lot of people are, I won't even say confused, but actually wondering what the plan is, why the plan is a certain way with the tbkc as far as the American Bully. And for those of you who don't know, the plan is sort of simple. We consider what is now called class. We consider those breeds, and that means it's a pocket breed. There's a standard breed, there's an XL breed, and the final decision has come in that there is a classic breed. Now, the key for us, y'all forgive me, I'm tired as all hell. Been a rough one. But the key in this process is this. And some of you have heard me speak on it, is that you cannot perfect a breed with such a size range. And when I say such a size range, it is considered a flaw for the pocket to be under 14 inches. But it's not a disqualification on most registries at all. Now, then you go to the XL, and I've seen XLs as tall as 28 inches, But, yeah, I've seen XLs that are just flat out mastiffs, you know what I mean? 28-inch dog, so you're talking about, a 14-inch gap, maybe even bigger, because some of these pockets, are claiming to be 11 and 12 inches. That won't work. That will never work as far as meshing genetics. It will never work as far as us trying to perfect these genetics. So with that being said, this is one of the reasons why we're doing classes, and it'll start this year, and the 5-year cutoff will actually start in 2027, maybe 2028, depending on how things go. But that cutoff will basically be where you are no longer allowed to mix these dogs at all. Now, there is another 5-year moratorium that comes after that. And this will allow you to, say, for instance, after breeding your pockets, for a long time here, and you still throw a standard, well, you can actually change, you can actually change what it is that, the standard is for your dog. And if it's a standard, you can still put it in the standard class. Now, what will happen after that 5-year, which is a total of 10 years, is that if your dog, say for instance, it's a pocket dog, but it's bred and it pops out too big to be a pocket, it will still be in the pocket. It will still be considered pocket because it should have pocket genetics by that time. And what we'll be doing there is it just won't qualify for the ring. It'll go, you'll have to breed it to more pockets if you want to breed it, to try to see if you throw pockets, or if the standard gene is that strong, you might want to get rid of the dog, or at least not get rid of the dog, but get rid of it out of your program. This process may sound a little harsh to some, but the reality is that if we don't zero in on the size issue and the differences there, we're not going to be able to zero in on anything else. You have to start somewhere, and the very first thing is height, because height is what has distinguished these breeds from each other. And it'll also tighten up the gene pool. It closes off, y'all have heard the term closing off the stud books. Well, this is technically closing off the stud books to certain breeds. It's a long-term plan that will allow each and every breed to be a lot more stable, a lot more, I guess you would say, a lot more concentrated. And with that being said, it allows us to be a lot easier as far as fixing the issues that are within the breed. If it has this continuous wide range of bloods and sizes and everything else coming in, it's going to make it very, 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 very hard for us to ever be consistent. And I know some people are going to bitch and complain, and others are going to fully understand. But the truth of the matter is, you would think about it is, think about the poodle. You know, you can't take, you know, your poodles or your giant schnauzers to the smaller ones. You know, you just can't do it because they're technically not the same dog. It is not allowed through paperwork, but this is one of the reasons why they've perfected those breeds, is because just because they look alike don't mean that you can mix them. You know, the miniature pinscher is not a Doberman at all, but it looks like a little Doberman. So if we started actually using miniature pinscher semen on regular Dobermans just because they look alike, it would not make the same type of dog. The quality will fall off greatly. So with all that being said, we have to follow a blueprint that's been laid by several other breeds that have, you know, lookalikes from different sizes, but are not the same dog. The American Bully has to put itself in a situation where we have lookalikes that are not the same dogs, and the gene pool tightens down. Because once the gene pool tightens down and we master that part, we can start to pick out the issues, the flaws, the health issues, and all of these things, and it'll make an overall consistent dog. You know, we cannot perfect the look until we perfect this. And this will be just a start, and we'll go over more and more of this on Friday's show, and we'll go into a couple other things, you know. But Friday's show should be good. We're gonna be talking a little more dogs, a little less people, and hopefully it's a good show. Hopefully my energy is a lot better. I felt like last Friday's show was terrible as far as my energy goes. My head was everywhere else. But you know, like someone said, these things too shall pass. So we will get it cracking, and I'll have a lot more information for y'all this week on everything. Until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.